Hello there everyone, welcome back once again as we're back in for another episode of Final Fantasy V, and I have done a little bit of grinding, not really too much in the way of levels. I think, yeah, everyone is still the same level as they were before. What I have done is I've been grinding out jobs, so most of the jobs that I have would require ABP of like between, I think the lowest we have is like 45 on some characters and, well, maybe 40 on some characters, but mostly between 40 to 50 with a few exceptions, looks like Berserker with 100. So, I think with this we have a bit more freedom to use, so I have set everyone so that way we can make the most use out of them as possible, because we have Bards on Mystic Knight who can enhance his sword with various magics. We have Galuf on Monk. We have Lena on Black Mage with Time Magic. And Ferris on White Mage with Summoning Magic. We should have our bases covered. Things could go entirely wrong. We might need to grind out more equipment. We might need to grind out actual levels. But this is as good as we're going to get. Let's go ahead and head into the ruins of Ronka. Alright, let's do this. So how do we... Oh, okay. Flamethrowers. Alright, okay. Just, flamethrower. So, let's go ahead and check them out. Level 22, so they're not too high above us. Vulnerable to lightning, so it was a good idea to use lightning magic. Although, I probably should have thought about... So, probably should have thought about, resting. Ooh. That's not good. Okay, Galuf. These things take a lot of damage. Or these can take a lot of physical damage pretty well, so I don't think Galuf on Monk is gonna be as saving of a grace as I thought it was going to be, so... Sorry Galuf, looks like you're changing right as soon as we thought that we had you in a good spot. Whoops. I mean, on the bright side, he kind of works as a decent tank since he gets a shit ton of health. Much more compared to Ferris. Oh, Lane, I'm sorry. Okay, keep using Thundara. Galuf, just do your best. Oh, damn! Okay, so when he quits, he does some damage. Maybe we should keep him as Monk. But in the meanwhile, we need to keep Lena alive because they keep attacking her. Ugh, these flamethrowers do some damage. Okay, there's some... Okay, now Galuf is doing some damage. I guess it must have been like a low wall. We also learned the ability of flamethrower. Alright, well, first of all, let's go ahead and... I do wonder if... It seems that we can probably rest between encounters with the guns, so... Might as well just, take full advantage of the fact and rest between fights. Although knowing Outlook, we'll probably have to fight a big-ass boss gun at the end of this once we take out the last gun. Alright. Back up top. So, I think we need to... Yeah, 1 and 2. Now we're dealing with rocket launchers. Rocket punch! Oh, D. Okay, that deals some damage. And it also confused our person. Level 23. 2500. Vulnerable to lightning. Well, Lamu, shall we take a look at how you do? Ooh, that's some damage. No! Oh, well, shit. Okay, it looks like attacking. Okay, so oh geez, that missile did some damage. Okay, Kira, without Phoenix Downs, yeah, Lena back up. We haven't done any damage to these things due to the fact that the rocket punches have been just so. Getting hit by a rocket punch hurts. Especially when it's against someone we really do not want to be rocket punched. Spellblade, Thundara. Not another rocket punch! Oh boy, okay, hit Galuf. Oh, you missed! Well, there goes. And Galuf is still confused. Okay, first of all, Phoenix down on bots. White Magic, Kyoa on bots. We're just simply gonna have to accept the fact that Galuf might just go down because he's gonna punch himself. Okay, we need to just simply lower the amount of... Don't go confusing more of my people! Okay, Reina, I need you to Judgment Bolt. I need you to get rid of one of these stupid rocket launchers. One, we can deal with. We can't deal with two. That's lovely. That's even more lovely. Okay, White Magic, down goes... No, bots is still alive. Granted, I kind of want him to die so that way it can... Oh! Okay. Please. Give me back. Okay, well... Oh my goodness. Okay, Lays. Attack. Oh! Okay, thank goodness that missed. Okay, so... I don't think these rocket launchers can actually kill. They can definitely injure, because those missiles do like half of their health, but I think this is percentage based. Which means that as long as they don't, you know, kill themselves, then it should be fine. Okay. Well. Jeez. So many. I'm kind of glad that we can't run back to the end to rest up between these fights because holy, these guns hurt. I don't have enough Phoenix Downs for this. Like, we're already down to... Did I use all my Phoenix Downs already? I did. Oh wait, no, we still have 2 more. Okay, good. Alright. But hopefully there's not gonna be, I don't know, more guns. Like, we've already dealt with the flamethrowers, we've dealt with the rocket launchers. Please, tell me that there ain't more. I don't want more. Okay. Well, we know how these things work. We just need to take out one and then the other. So hurry up before they start rocket punching. Come on, let me have Lena. Okay, missile, that's fine. Jeez. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that the rocket punch, that everything those missiles. Oh, that's Hellfire. That was not Judgment Bolt. Well, you know what? I mean, damage is still damage. Okay, that's one. Okay, we managed to dodge the rocket punch. That's good. Get bots back into better power. Nice. Very good. We get also getting these things called iron giraffes. What do they do? Replicates the effect of the protect spell consumed with the drink command. Huh? Last I checked, I don't think I have anyone who really knows how to is there like a drinker job in this game? I'm confused. Oh, actually no, it's probably not like a drinker. Alchemist, that's probably it. Maybe like a scholar, because I remember in Final Fantasy 3, the scholar would make use of items and enhance their effects, and I believe it was like they called it alchemy. At least I think it was like that. It's been a while since I played 3. Alright. Final gun. Let's do this. Alright, it's only 2 flamethrowers. I am fine with that. I prefer flamethrowers compared to missile launchers. Yeah, flamethrower is definitely not as bad as compared to the missiles or the rocket punches. Rocket punches were the worst. Oh my goodness. But I think we should be... Yep, nicely done. Got a speed shake. Oh, so much for the defenses. Wait, what's that? Oh boy. The 5th gun! Please tell me that we can... Cripes, look at the size of it. Guess there's one last thing to take care of. Okay, give me a second. I'm just gonna heal up, because knowing my luck, that's gonna be equivalent to a boss fight to me. Alright, everyone's healed up. Alright, let's do it. Final gun. Can't be that bad, can it? I say. Fingers crossed. Praying. You know what, just to... Nope, hold on. Back down, back down. Let's just... There we go. Now we're safe. Because I do not want to go do that again. The Soul Cannon. Diffusion Beam Cannon online. Okay, if there's anything I'd know, a lot of the enemies actually have been kind of susceptible to the time magic, so... Yeah, don't move the Judgment Bolt. Actually, we probably should have checked if they are actually weak to lightning. Yeah, did okay. Did okay. So let's go ahead and check out one of the launches. Level 50! That's a lot of HP! Okay. You know what? We're gonna be in this for the long run. How could you stop using... Huh? Old. Is that kind of like a version of slow? Okay, let's go ahead and take care of it then. Start hasting everyone. I don't really know... Okay. Let's go ahead and check out the soul cannon then. Because we've seen the launchers. What about the soul cannon? Level 36. Okay. Oh, that's also a lot of... Okay, but... It's vulnerable to lightning. Laser crosshair brightness 20. Huh? I do not like the sound of that. Okay. Well, first of all, let's just go ahead and... Jeez. It just does not stop. Okay, hit Gallop with the haste. You know what? You attack the launchers. Huh? Did we do something? Did we break something? I think we broke something. I think that's good. In the meantime, Isuna Lena. Okay, maybe the launchers aren't as tanky as I thought. If that's the case, let's go ahead and target them then. Safety lock disengaged. Oh, I do not like the sound of that. Please keep targeting the launchers. Okay, other launcher is gone. Time magic. Haste on yourself. Keep attacking, Isuna Ferris. Okay, we might spend a turn or two getting everyone back up to health. Primarily Ferris. Barrel pressure, rising. I do not like the sound of that. Maybe it's like an enrage timer. Oh god, if it's like an enrage timer, then that would suck. But, I mean, everyone's hasted up. We took care of its ominence. I think all we have to do now is just focus damage. Babu. And I think with this, we should just simply be able to leave it to the auto battler since we have everything else we've wanted. So, hopefully we did things right. Blast shielding activated. This has to be like an enrage. This is like Odin back in Final Fantasy IV, where it was just like he was counting down and it was just basically a damage race. I'm hoping I made the right place. I mean, we're hitting it with its super effective damage. Oh. Hey! Took him out. No idea what Old did, but I don't think we wanted it. Whew. So, I guess that holds our way in. Sure, looks like it. We'll find out soon enough. Alright, well, give me a second to, you know, heal up because those missile launchers deal ow. And you never know what kind of enemies might be awaiting for us. But I'm kind of surprised that, I mean, obviously the Earth Crystal is in the Ronka ruins, but the fact that the Ronka ruins, I mean, people have, I think that people in this town did say that, their ancestors were descendants of Ronka, so I guess at some point, because let's take a look at that map real fast. Because at some point, Crescent Island, hold on, which one? Because at some point, Crescent Island was, at one point here, was at one point, over here, which honestly does not make sense. It just doesn't. There's not really any way to really fit it on the map to really make it make sense. I mean, maybe there is. I mean, obviously the flow of time and all could erode the island, but I don't know. Well, anyways, let's get to work. Ronka Runes, level 1. Alright, we're back here again. Ronkin Mask and... Oh, Ronkin... Yeah. I am done. Okay, let's just haste up on Varus. Let's take a look at these guys. Level 24, 860 HP. Okay, that's a lot better. No specific weakness, so we're just going for damage on them then. What about the stone masks? Level 24, 450, so less HP. Vulnerable to lightning. Good to know. If that's the case, Lamu, if you would be so kind. Yep, that does the damage. Sling. That did some damage. I mean, summons just simply carry. Alright, that's just a few basic cures. And continue down our way. Invisible platforms? Yep. Invisible platforms. Bloody wait. Okay. Just attack. That was the one thing I wanted you to attack. Oh wait, no. That was because of the fact that Galiv's on monks, so monks just simply have the innate ability to counter. So let's go ahead and judgment. And we'll take care of the enemies. Are we really just going to be relying on Ferris just simply summoning Lamu this entire time? I'm not going to complain about it, but if that's the case, we might want to kind of like switch up levels or switch up our ability so that way we can take advantage of someone else who doesn't need the MP, because for us being a white mage, they kind of need it. So, I mean, we do have a few. No, we only have one ether. What are we talking about? We do not have a lot of ethers. I guess if that's the case, let's go ahead and swap out summon. Give a learn. And let's go ahead and bots. Sorry, but it looks like you are on summoner duty. Okay, we're now in the 3rd floor, and now we have an enchanted fan. Great, fantastic. You know what? Black magic, fire, white magic, Libra. Alright, what do we know about the enchanted fan? Level 24, 1000 HP. No specific weakness. Okay. You know what, because I do not want to be spending too much of our MP, I think I will just... Jeez, those things do some damage. I think we'll just kind of keep it at this for the time being. It's not much. White Wind. Oh! Okay, never mind. Enchanted fans need to go. The fact that they can just, you know, casually heal their party by a shit ton of health like that, that is not okay. Okay, but thankfully it seems that being on Kira during fast combat does just simply put it on the person who needs it the most, and that actually killed for a lot less, right? Is that just simply a random... Well, we learned error, so... Okay, okay, there's probably like a shit ton of invisible walkways. Alright, well, see where the walkways are, I guess. Yep, has to be somewhere we can walk, right? Oh great, more enchanted fans. Lovely! Black magic. Actually, I guess we should actually have Gala be kicking due to the fact that maybe it's a theory, but when we looked at the fan, it had 1000 health, so it's a very big maybe. But what if the healing spell it does is based off of its max HP, or well, no, based on its current HP? That's what I was looking for. Jeez, things are snapping. And we don't really have any clue where to go. Wait. Okay, maybe we went the wrong direction. Maybe... No, I think we went the right direction, but... So, then, okay, probably like a puzzle then. Maybe we have to figure out where is the space, the invisible space. Okay, as long as they're not doing Ayla, they aren't doing too much damage to us, so... Okay, oh! Here it is, haha! And with this, we can now figure out where all the other invisible spaces are. So looks like we're going to need to walk around a bit in order to, for one thing, get all the chests, but for another... It looks like some of the... Oh boy. Okay. But also... Lena's kind of out of mana already. Oh, jeez. Okay. So... Maybe we take Lena... Okay. Let's go ahead and head back to the ship. And... Go ahead and west and Law Mage. Okay, Liba. Level 19. No specific weakness. Okay, I mean if that's the case, then we'll just let it whip. Okay, and that did not give us as much ABP than I was hoping. That kind of sucks, to be honest. Okay, we're going to need to probably... It's definitely not going to be sustainable for us if we just simply, you know, relied on our MP to just basically do the job for us. Like, we need, like, physical abilities that we can use that allows us to just deal damage. Like, we need to be like in a job that can just... Well, I do want to have like something that can heal us. We need something that can also just turn their brain off and just simply be able to do without expanding too much mana, because we're gonna need it. At least, it's either that or we figure out a way to farm more ethers. I think there are ethers back in Bots' hometown. And we're getting a good amount of gil from each fight, so I mean, there's that possibility. Okay, well first, let's just go ahead and get... Let's just go and pilot back out and west up. So there has to be something that we can do. I mean, we have barehanded as an ability that we got from leveling up Monk. So we could be having everyone just simply be attacking with their bare hands. So that way we can save our mana that way. We could have, yeah, we could just simply have our mages like have barehanded. So that way we can just simply... But then they'll be on the front line. It's not pretty. They don't really have that much mana on them yet. Like, yeah, having so much AP is nice, but that's 16 Thunderas, basically. 16 casts of Cure. Well, actually, Cure gets a bit more, but there has to be a way. I need to think about this. I need to rearrange my party again. So, I hope you all enjoyed today's episode. If you did, make sure to like button, comment down below, and hit that subscribe button, you guys and gals that make the channel live. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye now.